To a story you're only going to see here on WTOL 11. An arrest video from December created a stir on social media. After WTOL 11 started asking questions, Sandusky Police decided to hold a news conference in order to explain why officers seemed to be aggressive when arresting a man back in December. We were the only news outlet at this news conference.
I'm tasing, watch out. Ah, watch out, back up, back up.
The complaints rolled in after video of an arrest in Sandusky was uploaded to Facebook.
Who's this mother?
But according to Chief Jared Oliver, the video doesn't tell the whole story.
It's just transparency. I just want to make sure whatever incident is out there is accurately described. There's a lot of things that led up to that video that was on social media, and I thought it was important to show the public what led up to that situation.
WTOL 11 started asking the tough questions as Sandusky PD held a news conference to explain their side of the story. Why were officers punching and tasering 28-year-old Scotty Scott? Why was he being arrested? And is the Sandusky community at peace with the police chief's version of the events?
It's not okay for what the actions that they committed, and it's trying to be justified. We have to stand up and fight for this or nothing's going to happen.
Scott was being arrested on multiple outstanding warrants, including a probation violation and second-degree robbery. When an officer tried to handcuff him, he took off. Eventually, an officer caught up and tried to put Scott in cuffs, but police say Scott unholstered the officer's taser and tased the officer in the leg. That's when the controversial body cam video begins, showing multiple officers joining in to subdue Scott, who was actively resisting. Brittany Penfield, Scotty's girlfriend and a witness to the arrest, still thinks police were excessive.
You didn't show all the tapes. You didn't show how the officer held a taser to his chest. It doesn't matter if it wasn't activated. He did that out of laughing. They thought it was a laughing matter. That was police brutality.
We asked a commissioner with the city of Sandusky if today's news conference answered his questions.
If you're willing to be transparent and you're willing to let folks know, here's what I see, here's what we're going to do about it, then you can move on in a positive direction. But if you're not willing to do that, and in this case, the chief did that. He did exactly that. So I'm pleased with how he handled that.
Scotty Scott was booked on 16 different criminal charges. He pled not guilty to charges on December 30th, and he's in court again next Friday. Chief Jared Oliver says he'll wait for the commander in charge of the investigation to send him a report, and at that point he'll determine if the officers involved will face any discipline.